All right, everybody. So we're in our 4-point meal here. We're just going to keep the spine nice and long, and we're going to bend our knees and sink the hips back just halfway, keeping that nice neutral spine. And then we're going to float the hips back to the center. And then again, keeping the spine nice and long, we're going to bend the knees and sink the hips back. And then bring the hips forward. Just do a couple more like this. Sinking the hips, bringing the hips back, and forward. Good. And then again, sinking the hips back, and return. And we're going to go through a cat stretch. So you're going to round the tailbone under, round the ribs, and drop the head. And then reversing that, hips go back, ribs go forward, chest reaches forward. And keep going here. Curl the spine. And going through that arch. That's it. And curl. And arch. Good. We'll do one more here, big curl. And then we're going to return to our flat back here, long from tail to head. Good. You're going to stretch your left leg back behind you, tucking your toes under. Bring your right arm out to the side. Hips are square. You're going to open your right shoulder to spiral and twist. And then take that arm under the chest and reach it across to the other side. And then again, open, unravel and twist. And reach it under and around to the other side. Inhale, exhale, twist. And inhale, exhale, other side. Good. For those of you just joining, welcome. We're just going to do a nice gentle start, then we'll get into lots of core work. We're going to do one more here to twist. Bring the arm down, bring the knee down, and we'll take one big curl in between sides. So going through that cat stretch, rounding the spine, and then finding that flat back position again, long from tail to head. Stretch your right leg back, left arm goes out to the side, and then we start to twist open that shoulder, and then reach it under the chest and across. Inhale, exhale, twist. Inhale, exhale, twist. So keep your hips nice and square and try to make this more of a rotation through the shoulders and the ribs. Two more. Twist. And reaching it around. One more to unfold. Bringing the arm down, the knee in. Take one big cat stretch again, going through that curl. And then reversing that, hips back, ribs forward, chest forward. One more curl. And coming to that flat back here, we're going to tuck both toes under. We're going to keep the spine neutral, lift the knees up to hover. So we're starting to wake up the core muscles now. That's it. Good. Holding here, keeping the chest reaching forwards, keeping the tail reaching back, keeping the sit bones pointing back. From here, we're going to do a cat stretch, keeping the knees in that hover. Curling the spine, bringing the belly button towards the spine. Keep your knees where they are, and then try to arch through the spine, bringing the chest forward and up. Once more like that. Big curl, tummy to spine, keeping the knees in that hover. And then big arch. Good. Bring the knees down, just stretch back in child's pose for a moment. And let's roll the spine up. We're going to swing the legs around. That's it. Good, and we're going to bring the arms forward here. Going for some rollbacks. So you're going to roll the hips under, bringing those lower abdominals into the spine, sustaining that C curl, and then coming back onto your pelvis. And then again, exhale, curl, scooping those abdominals in. Nice, everybody. And then coming back upright. Exhale, curl. And And inhale, return. Exhale, curl. You're gonna stay in that ab curl. You're gonna take your left hand behind your head, bring your right arm forward, but keep the palm facing inwards. From here, we're gonna twist, bringing the right shoulder towards the left, and then return center. And same side, twist towards the left, and return center. So keep this rotation happening from the ribs, and not just the shoulders and the neck. One more twist, and return. Let's come upright. Switch hands, right arm back, left arm forward. Curl, sustaining that ab curl with the navel to the spine, then bring the left ribs to the right. Twist and return. Twist to the right, exhale. Inhale, return. Twice more, exhale, twist to the right and return. Twist to the right and return. Bring both arms forward. Come up onto the pelvis. We're gonna add from here, you're gonna go through a curl. So those low abs are connected. We're gonna reach the arms above the head. As you do this, try to reach your sternum forward. Then come back to that nice rounded curl. Come up onto your sit bones. There's 4 parts to this. So we curl back, that's 1. Arms reach up with the chest lifting up, that's 2. Come back to the curl, 3. Lift up onto the hips, 4. Twice more like that. Big curl, exhale. As the arms lift, keep the lower spine curling so those low abs are still on. Back to the curl, coming up onto the pelvis. 1 more like this. Curl, arms lift, reaching the sternum forward, reaching it back, coming up onto the sit bones. Stretch your legs out. Let's open the legs a little bit apart so they're about shoulder width apart. You got it. If anyone feels like they want a little more height for the spine, you can always prop a pillow under your hips. We're gonna reach the arms out to the side. Maybe I'll face you for this one. We're gonna rotate the shoulders. We're gonna reach over the leg. You're gonna roll yourself back up to a seated position and then bring the arms back to the middle. Other side, you're gonna twist, roll forward, stretching that arm past the leg, roll yourself up, return center. Good, do a couple more each side. Twist, roll forward and reach, rolling up, square the shoulders off. Inhale, twist. Exhale, roll and stretch. Inhale, roll up. Exhale, return. 1 more each side here. So lots of rotation through the spine. Little stretch. Rolling up. Square the shoulders off. Last one. Twist. Roll down. Roll up. And return. Good. Bring your legs together. Reach your arms forward. And then you're going to roll the spine back down. In 4. 3, all the way down, 2, and 1. Relaxing your head, relaxing your spine. Just take a moment here to feel the muscles soften. We're gonna regroup going into a little bit of corkscrew prep. So this is with the knees up in tabletop. So bend your knees, bring them up to tabletop, squeeze your thighs together. From here, we're gonna lift the right hip off the mat, bringing the knees halfway to the left. Exhale, squeeze the inner thighs, bring the knees center. Other side, inhale, twist. Exhale, squeeze the knees, bringing the hips back center. Inhale, twist. Exhale, squeeze those inner thighs. It's going to help support in the back. Twist and return. And twist and return. Twist and return. 1 more each side, everyone. Twist. Keep the neck relaxed, the shoulders relaxed. And last one, twist and return. Let's keep the knees up, but open the thighs so there's a little space between them. Then you're going to tap the right toe down. Bring the right toe back up. So without letting the lower back arch, tap and return, and tap, and return. So it's all that stability from your lower abdominals. Keep going here, 3 more. That's 3. This is 2. This is 1. Take your hands behind your head. Squeeze the knees together once more. Come forward into that ab curl. Exhale, curl. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, bring the arms down to your hips, just floating off the mat. You're gonna start to pump the arms, pulsing through the arms. We're gonna breathe. 2 inhales, 2 exhales. So inhale, inhale, exhale, exhale. Inhale, inhale, exhale, exhale. Keep pumping the arms, keep the breath going. Stretch your right leg all the way out. Keep going here. Inhale, inhale, exhale, exhale. In, out, out. Now switch legs. Right knee and left leg out. Same pumping with the arms. Stretch both legs long for the last 5 pulses. In, out, out, in, out, out, in, out, out. Pull the knees in, reach the arms up. Release your spine down, hug the knees into the chest and just rock from side to side here. Well done. Give the abdominals a little bit of a rest. You're gonna bring your feet down. Little space between the inner thighs. And then just to give the body a little bit of a reset, gently open the knees and close them. So now we're just focusing on keeping that lower back relaxed and letting the thighs open and close. Nice and relaxed through the chest and the neck and the jaw and the hips. Open and close. 1 more here, open and close. We're going to take the right knee. You're gonna lift it all the way up. So we're stretching the right leg. We're gonna flex the foot, lower the leg down to hover, point the toe, lift the leg up. Flex and lower, point and lift. Flex and lower, point and lift, keeping those hips square. 1 more, flex and lower, point and lift, fold the knee in, bring it down, other side. Left knee draws in, stretching it long, flex the foot, lower, point and lift. Flex and lower, point and lift. Notice if your hips are kind of rotating with the leg, can you keep your hips nice and square? 1 more, flex and lower, point and lift, bringing the knee in, releasing the foot down, bring your arms up, bring your hips up. That's it. So here we're activating those hamstrings. Try not to arch through the lower back, so we keep this sort of alignment of the ribs for the hips. From here, you're gonna lift your heels up. So we're doing a rise. Keep the hips high, but squeeze the heels down. Lift the heels up, lower the heels down. Lift the heels, squeeze to lower. Nice work, lift the heels. Squeeze to lower, 1 more, lift the heels. Squeeze to lower, relax your pelvis, slowly releasing it down to the mat. Bring your arms down, push your hips up once more, really squeeze the glutes so we're supporting the back. Take your right leg up, développé, so we're unfolding the leg. Same as what we did with our hips down. We flex the foot, lower the heel just to 45. Point and lift. Flex and lower. Point and lift. Flex and lower. Point and lift. 1 more. Flex and lower. Point and lift, bringing your leg down. Drop your hips. Take a little reset so you can open and close the knees a couple of times. Getting those hips and the low back to relax. Lift the hips up again. So right glute is really strong, right inner thigh is squeezing to the middle as we développé the left leg up. Flex and lower, point and lift. Flex and lower, point and lift. Well done, everyone. Flex and lower, Point and lift, flex and lower. Point and lift, bringing the foot down. Let's relax the hips. Once more, open and close the knees just a couple times to reset in the back and the hips. Excellent. Good. Take the hands behind the head. Bring your knees into the chest. We're going to come forward into our big curl here. From here, inhale, you're going to stretch the legs long. Exhale, fold the knees in, releasing down. Exhale, curl. Inhale, stretch. Exhale, bend and return. Curl and stretch. Bend, return. 3 more, curl. Inner thighs squeeze on that inhale. Exhale, pull in, releasing down. And curl. Inhale. Exhale. Bend. Last one here, curl. Squeeze those inner thighs. Bring it in and return. You're going to curl. Stretch your legs long. Right leg in, left leg down. Slow scissor here. Inhale. Exhale. Switch. And switch. And switch. And switch. Keep going here. Breathing through it. We'll do 2 more each side. 2, 2, 1, 1. Bring your legs together. Keep your legs up, but lower your spine. In 5 counts, we're going to drop the legs to the mat without arching that low back. Go ahead in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Beautiful control, everyone. Take your arms back over your head. We're going to move into a teaser. So actually, you know what? Let's start with a little modified version first. So you're going to bend your knees. And we're going to start from this bent knee position. We'll add from here. So arms circle down to the hips. You begin to curl like you're doing a roll up, but squeeze your thighs, stretch your legs, and try to come up onto the pelvis, reaching your chest forward. Nice. As you roll back, you can bend your knees, bringing your arms up and overhead. So this is version 1. Let's do that one more time. Inhale, circle the arms and curl. Exhale, stretch your legs, coming up, widening the front of the chest, and then curling back. Now, alternatively, you can stretch your legs and do it from a straight-legged position. So I'll demonstrate that as well. Either way, we're going to do 4 more. So whether you're going from bent knees or straight legs. That's it. And then rolling back onto the spine. So easier said than done, but try to coordinate the lower of the arms at the same time as the legs. So I'm going to start to roll back here. My arms go back, and then the legs and the arms drop at the same time. It's a lot harder. Inhale, curl. Exhale, squeeze, lift. Think about those inner thighs drawing into your midline. And rolling back, arms reaching overhead. Whew. Let's do 1 more here. Inhale, arms circle down. Exhale, curl. Squeeze those inner thighs together. Reach, reach, reach the chest forward. Nice, everybody. Rolling back with the arms, releasing, relax. Just shake the legs out. And we're gonna roll onto our hands and knees. So just before you transition to your hands and knees, we're gonna do this little exercise to release the tension in the low back. Sometimes when we do a lot of abdominal work, we're compressing the spine and then we just have to mobilize it. So just while you can see me, maybe if I face the camera, can you all see my knees here? I'm gonna awkwardly move my arms out just so you can see my knees. We're gonna do this little exercise where we lift 1 knee up at a time. But if you see in the camera, I'm trying not to roll and lift the leg out to the side. Instead, I'm actually thinking of pulling my knee and my thigh directly upwards. Almost like the knee is suctioning, or the thigh is suctioning back into the hip. So I'll feel my pelvis kind of rotate from side to side. So give that a try. Come onto your hands and knees. Your knees are just below your hips, about sitting bone width apart. Without leaning, can you pick up your right thigh and start to draw it directly upwards into the hip? So you'll feel your left hip kind of drop as you do that. And then release your thigh down. Then on the other side, you're gonna start to pick up your left knee, left thigh. You'll feel your hips tilt sideways towards the right, and then return. Notice as you do this, are you tucking your tailbone between your thighs in order to lift the leg? Or can you keep the spine and the hips neutral as you do this? So in other words, keeping the tailbone pointing straight back as opposed to tucking under. It's very specific. We'll just keep going from side to side here. Little lift. And you notice that my feet are staying on the mat. So it really is just the knee hovering, bringing that thigh up. That's it. And we'll do one more each side here. So don't be afraid to let the hips rock, or hips tilt rather. Just keeping the tailbone pointing straight back. We'll do one more each side again, so you can really get this one. Good. Bring both knees down. We're gonna do a little opposite arm to leg work. So you're gonna stretch your right leg back, your left arm forward. We're gonna float the arm and leg up off of the mat here. Your leg is gonna draw in to the chest, rounding the spine into a big cat curl. And then you're gonna reach arm forward, leg back. Exhale, big curl. Inhale, big stretch. Exhale, curl. Inhale, stretch. Exhale, curl. Inhale, reach. Exhale, curl. Inhale, reach. One more. Exhale, curl. Inhale, reach. Bring your arm and leg down. Switch to the other side. Left leg back, right arm forward, floating off the mat. Keeping that continuous reach from fingers to toes. Go ahead and curl. Exhale. Inhale, reach. Exhale. Inhale, reach. For 4. For 3. And 2. Nice work. 1. Reach, bring the arm and leg down. Just settle the hips back in child's pose. Give the wrists a little bit of a break. We're gonna continue with some 4-point kneel work. You can circle out the wrists. That's it. Okay, so we're gonna work from one side to the other. You're gonna take your left toes, tuck them under, so we can use it as a little bit of a brace. That's it. And then our right knee is gonna tuck in. That's it. So we're activating kind of under that right hamstring. From here, you're gonna use your arms and start to push the hips up, extending that right leg back. So we're in like a 3-legged dog. That's it. And then from here, we're gonna bring the knee down, keeping the spine flat. So it's lots of arm work here. Now, as you push back, you don't have to stretch that bottom leg all the way if you find it's too much stretch through the hamstring. So you can make it more about the arm work and the work to keep the spine nice and stable. So we don't want to collapse through the shoulders or the back. Let's do 4 more from here. Exhale, push. Inhale, return. Exhale, push. Inhale, return. Last one. And return. Let's relax that thigh. Switch to the other side. So we tuck the right toes under. Tucking the left heel in, so we squeeze under that left hamstring. Use your arms to push from the mat, lifting the leg up, heel down. And return with a nice flat back. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. 4 more. 4. Exhale, 3. Always using nice control, 2. And 1. Good, relaxing the legs. Let's stretch back into child's pose once more, mostly to give those wrists a little bit of a break. We're gonna slide the chest forward to lie face down. You're gonna reach your arms up so they're above the head here. You can start with the legs parallel and the spine just sort of relaxed on the mat. From here, we're gonna reach out through the fingers and toes. Feel that elongation first, then start to hover the arms, the legs, the chest off of the mat, and then lower back down. We'll do that again. So reaching out through toes and fingertips to hover, and lower down. Exhale, reaching out through toes and fingers. Inhale, return. Exhale, elongate. Inhale, return. One more. Exhale, elongate. And release the spine down. Bring your elbows underneath you. Tuck your toes under. Lift up to plank. Holding here. Nice and long through the spine. Slow 10 seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, release down on 1. You're gonna just tuck your elbows beside your rib cage. Let your legs sort of turn out so the heels fall inwards. That's it. And then we'll go a little bit more gentle with our extension work. So begin to hover your chest off the mat. Then you're gonna push into your arms to lift the chest and the ribs off the mat. And then guide your spine down, one vertebrae at a time. Again, push into the arms, lengthen and lift. And roll the spine down to return. 2 more. Use lots of breath here. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, push. So we're squeezing the glutes in that extension and then relaxing the glutes as you let the spine roll forward. Good. 1 more. Inhale. Exhale, lift. Inhale. Exhale, return. Good. Come back onto your elbows once more. Tuck your toes under. Lift up to plank. Slow 10 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring your knees down. Come onto your hands. You're gonna slide your knees back just a little bit. Cross your ankles so we're in kind of a half plank position. That's it. Try not to collapse through your shoulders so we're really active through that upper back. From here, we're gonna push up, bringing your elbows into your ribs. Exhale, press. Inhale, lower. Exhale, press. Inhale, lower. Exhale, press. Just 3 more. 2. And 1. And releasing child's pose here. Stretching at the spine. Circle at the wrists. Good. Now let's go into our side here. So you can go onto your left side. Let's see. Start all the way down. You can use this bottom arm as a little pillow here. That's it. We're gonna flex both feet. You can use this top hand as a little bit of support. We're gonna bring the top leg up. Bottom leg's gonna come up to meet it. Both legs lower down. Nice. Top leg, bottom leg, release down. Nice, everybody. lift, lift, lower, lift, lift, lower, one more, lift, lift, lower. Fold this bottom knee in so it's tucked underneath you. Top leg lifts. We're gonna sweep this leg forward, do 2 little pulses. Point the toe, reach the leg all the way back. Flex the foot, sweep it forward, 2 little pulses, point the toe, reach it back. Slow inhales here. Inhale, inhale, 1 long exhale, reach the toe back. And inhale, inhale, exhale, reach. And inhale, inhale, exhale, reach. Nice. 3 more. One more. Let's pause for a stretch here. So we can take this leg, bring it forward, and your bottom arm can kind of hold the leg here. So we're stretching out this side of the hip. And then you can open your shoulders to the opposite direction. Let's slowly come out of this. That top leg now is going to come back into the hand, so you're going to push your thigh forward. We're stretching at the front of that quad. Good. I know we've slowed it down from here. We're going to bring it back up again. We're going to go into a side plank. So you're going to come up onto your elbow. If you're here, just without going into your plank yet, and kind of collapse into that bottom shoulder like you're sinking into like a pillow, and then try to bring your shoulder blade in towards your spine. So we're really active through this side. Nice. So that's going to be a lot of our support in our plank. You can stack your feet, top foot over the bottom one. We're going to press up into that side plank here. Nice work. A good 15-second hold. 10, and 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax your hip down. Let's swivel the legs around to the other side. That's it. So starting out with top leg hovering, bottom leg squeezing, both legs dropping. Top leg, bottom leg, and lower. Top leg, bottom leg, and lower. Top, bottom, and lower. Top, bottom, and lower. Up, up, down. Once more. Now we can fold the bottom thigh up, top leg lifts, going into that slow side kick. So swinging the leg forward, 2 little pulses, point the toe, reach back. And swinging the leg forward, 2 pulses, reach, and kick, kick, reach, and kick, kick, reach, kick, kick, reach. Really relax the glute as your leg swings forward. Then squeeze the glute as your leg reaches back. 2 more. Relax the glute as the leg swings forward. Squeeze it as you reach back. Let's take our nice twist now so that leg can come forward. The bottom hand can take the ankle. And then you can open your shoulders back into that twist. Okay, let's go into our quad stretch now. Take your ankle with your hand, pulling your quad forward. Alrighty. Okay, so everyone work your way up to standing. I just have to do a little camera adjustment. We are going to do a little cardio series, let's say. Going from some standing work to some plank work, just to get the blood pumping as we finish class. Okay, so the first exercise, if you've done my class before, we've done these sort of squat jumps where we take a deep squat, but then we come out of it with a jump. So our first exercise will be the squat jumps. And then we're just going to alternate between two. The second exercise will be a roll down to a plank. So then, can you see me here? Then walking up to plank, doing one push-up, pressing back through downward dog. I'll adjust my camera so you get a better view. And then rolling up to standing. So that'll be the second one. So we're going to alternate back and forth 3 times between sets of both of those. So pace yourself. Take breaks when you need them. And if something doesn't feel good in the body, just take a rest. Okay? So let's start with our 10 squat jumps. So I'm just getting adjusted here. Alrighty. So nice wide-legged stance here. Swinging the arms forward, then jump. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. Keep it nice and strong through the spine. 4, 3, 2, 1. Stretching upright, rolling down. Top of the head rolls to the mat. As many walks as you need to with the hands to come out to that nice plank position here. We're just going to do one push-up. Press the floor away, lift the hips up, walk your hands back to your feet. Roll yourself up to standing. We're going to do that once more. Curl down, walking out. Let's do 2 push-ups. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Lift the hips up, walk your hands back to your feet. Roll yourself up. Whoops, sorry. My music stopped. And then going into a squat. Good. Squat jumps for 10 here. Breathing, exhale, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Coming up right to standing, a little bit more push-ups. So we're going to start from 3. So you're going to roll down, walk out, doing 3 push-ups from here. Inhale, lower, exhale, press. 2, 1. Lift your hips up, walk your hands back to your feet. Roll yourself up. Roll yourself down again. Walking it out. We're going to do 4 push-ups here. Inhale, lower. Exhale, push. 2, 1. Lift the hips up. Walk your hands back to your toes. Last set of the squat jumps here. Rolling yourself up. Take a big breath. Inhale. Get ready. Exhale. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Finishing out with our last set of roll downs to push-ups. Curl, roll down here. Walking out. We're just going to do 4. We're gonna do a little countdown here. Inhale, exhale. 3, 2, 1. Lift the hips up, walk your hands back to your feet. Rolling up. We're just gonna do 3 now. Breathe through it. Last push. Walking it out. 3 push-ups. 3, 2, 1. Walking the hands back. Roll yourself up. Just last set here. 2 push-ups to finish. Inhale. Almost there. Final push. Wind up plank. 2 really good push-ups. Inhale. Exhale. Make it count. Lift your hips. Walk your hands back to your feet. And roll yourself up. Whew. Okay, grab a sip of water if you have it handy. Let's slow it down. We're just gonna take a couple minutes to cool the body down here. Okay. All right. Just come to a seated position. Take our right arm and just hold it in. And then take that same arm, reach it behind, and press. And relax. Let's take the arm across the other side. And tuck it behind. Okay, take your right leg, cross it over the left thigh. Try to settle both sitting bones down onto the floor. And then you're gonna hug your knee in with the opposite arm. Take your right arm up, turn the shoulders back, opening the hand, pressing it down to the floor, taking a little spiral here. Let's unravel. Just sort of lean forward now over that leg. Roll up and let's switch sides. So right leg tucked under, left heel folding across. That's it. And then you're gonna take the opposite arm. So your right arm's gonna hold that left knee. Reach your left arm up, turn the shoulders, press the hand back. Lengthening into that twist. Now square the shoulders off, and then you can just soften that thigh forward and kind of just rest the shoulders over the leg. Getting a little bit deeper stretch into the glute. Okay, let's roll up and we'll finish there. Well done, everyone. That was not an easy class. We moved through that very quickly. I'm just turning my music off here. All righty.
Thank you.
Good to see everybody.
Thank you so much.
You're very welcome. So next Saturday, Sarai is teaching the stretch and strength class, and then I'll be back. We are on alternating weeks. Yeah.
Thank you.
Have a wonderful weekend. Good to see you, Sue.
You too.
Take good care, everyone.
Bye-bye.
Have a nice weekend.
You too.